Hi, everybody. Ryan Romano here, Mission Pro Wrestling fan, supporter, and self appointed promoter. And Mission Pro Wrestling Wishes Granted is Saturday, February 6th at Pinballz Kingdom in Buda, Texas, streaming live on the Title Match Network. And for this show, I will be there at ringside. Literally. I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all for a few minutes and give you some early predictions as to what I think is going to happen at the show. There's a 7-match card, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be an epic night, the first ever steel cage match in Mission Pro Wrestling history. Let's get on to the card. We've got a champion versus champion match. I don't think any titles are on the line here, so that's why I don't think this is going to be the main event. I think we all know what is going to be the main event. But champion versus champion match, the PPW Women's Champion Madi Wrenkowski in a rematch against the Mission Pro Wrestling World Champion, Rosa Negra. Now, I don't know if Jasmine Allure's interference in their match at Tournament Out of Hell is what led to La Rosa Negra's victory. I don't know how much of a factor that played in it, but I hope this time we do get a definitive answer as to who the better wrestler is. I hope there's no outside interference. I hope that somebody wins clean. You know, it's just these two women in the ring going at it. Who's gonna come out on top? Now, we've all seen what Madi Wrenkowski can do, especially recently on AEW, and I promised her that I would support her and I would cheer for her. And La Rosa Negra is going to have so many other people in her corner, but I'm going to be in Maddie's corner for this match. I hope that La Rosa Negra doesn't beat me up or anything. But I'm picking Madi Wrenkowski over La Rosa Negra at Wishes Granted in this champion versus champion match. I think the champ, the world champ of Mission Pro Wrestling, is going to get a reality check. We've also got Jennacide putting her undefeated streak at Mission Pro Wrestling on the line against a woman who needs no introduction, one half of the Twisted Sisters, a former tag team champion with Thunder Rosa, the one and only Holidead, one half of my favorite commentary duo, along with Brittany Nicole. Just wanted to put that out there. But how do you go against the streak? Jennacide is the phenom of Mission Pro Wrestling. She's destroyed Roxy. I don't want to say destroyed, because all three of her opponents have put up a decent fight against her. But she's defeated Roxy in dominant fashion. Then she went on and she defeated the Woad at Tournament Out of Hell. I was there for that one. And then she defeated Amber Rodriguez as well. That was a really tough match for Genocide, I believe. And Holidead is going to prove, in my opinion, to be the toughest challenge yet. But got to go with the streak. Genocide is going 4-0 at Mission Pro Wrestling. And she's going to do it against Holidead. Let's see what else we got here. Kenzie Paige. She is making her Mission Pro Wrestling debut. She's been on AEW. And she also tore the house down recently at Imperial Wrestling with Thunder Rosa in Bristol, Tennessee. She's making her debut against Rache, who was looking for her first win in MPW. She had a hard-fought match at Run It Back against Red Velvet, but she came up short. So I think Rache is going to be trying extra hard and putting forth a lot more effort in this match, and that's why I am picking Rache to defeat Kenzie Paige at Wishes Granted. Another person debuting, Skye Blue. Now, if you saw the GCW 14 Diamonds Cup, Skye Blue had some amazing matches. She defeated Genocide via countout at the the GCW. Let me talk a little slower. The GCW Diamonds Cup. She defeated Genocide via countout, and she also defeated the current Knockouts, the Impact Knockouts champion, Deonna Purrazzo. So she came up short against Queen Aminata, but Skye Blue really did prove, if she hasn't proven it already, she really did prove at the GCW 14 Diamonds Cup that she has what it takes to defeat the woman who has been stirring it up in AEW, Red Velvet. But I don't know for this one. I mean, I'm a big fan of Red Velvet, and I've seen what she can do. I've seen a lot more of her matches than I've seen Skye Blue's matches. So I really don't know who to choose here. But, gun to my head, I got to go with a wrestler who I'm more familiar with, and that's Red Velvet. Red Velvet will defeat, in my opinion, she will defeat Skye Blue at Wishes Granted. Let's see. We got 3 more matches. Let's go to Jenna Lynn. Oh, there's my hand. I'm not gonna edit this, people. I'm putting it up as you see it. So if I goof or anything, just enjoy it. That's the beauty of recording something, and you can think of it being recorded live because, like I said, not going back and editing anything. I'm just here having fun and promoting my favorite wrestling promotion and some of my all-time favorite wrestlers here. Where was I? Jenna Lynn, Texas staple. She is taking on the Elevate Pro Women's Champion, the leader of the Queendom, Amber Rodriguez, in a non-title match. Jenna Lynn had a great match with Aaliyah Mia Sweets back at Run It Back. She finally got her first win in MPW. And Amber Rodriguez, she lost, but she lost to the Phenom of Mission Pro Wrestling. She lost to Genocide in a very hard-fought match. So I'm not sure who's coming out on top of this one. I want to pick Jenna Lynn because I've met Jenna Lynn at Tournament Out of Hell. She's a very nice person, and I've seen what she can do in the ring. I cheered for her against Madi Wrenkowski. Sorry, Madi. I had to go with the underdog. No offense, Jenna Lynn. Had to go with the underdog. But I want to pick Jenna Lynn in this one. I really do. But I think Amber Rodriguez, she's the Elevate Pro Women's Champion. She's got gold around her waist for a reason. And I've got to go with Amber Rodriguez on this one. I'm going to be cheering for you, Jenna Lynn, though. But, what the heart wants and what the head thinks, I guess sometimes are 2 completely different things. Let's see. How could I forget? For a moment, I wasn't thinking straight. And I said that I was not going to bend the knee, I wish it's granted, to the Queen of House Rose, Rachel Rose. That was just because I was so excited to see Shawguerrero debut. And I've seen Shawguerrero wrestle at the GCW Diamonds Cup. She's amazing in the ring, and she's a kick-ass ring announcer. And Rachel Rose, doing what a queen does, taking the respect that she deserves. She took that mic out of Shawguerrero's hands, and she started saying what she needed to say and demanding what she wanted, which she got. She got her traditional wrestling match scheduled for one fall against Blair Onyx at Run It Back. But I don't think Shawguerrero really liked Rachel Rose taking the mic out of her hand too much. So I think Shawguerrero is going to really try hard to make Rachel Rose pay. But we all got to bend the knee to the Queen of House Rose. I am so sorry, Rachel Rose. I will grovel before your feet at ringside at Wishes Granted, hoping that you will allow me acceptance back into the House of Rose. And I will bend the knee to you along with my friend Dr. Rob Stinson, and we will both be pulling for you as you earn your way to victory against Shawguerrero at Wishes Granted. So let me just do a quick recap here in my head. I don't have any script in front of me or anything. I'm doing this off the top of my head, so I'm not doing too bad, huh? And y'all heard my phone go off a little while ago. I got to check that when I'm finished making this video. Let's see. We had La Rosa Negra versus Madi Wrenkowski. I picked Madi Wrenkowski in that match. We got Holidead versus Jennacide. I picked Jennacide. Red Velvet versus Skye Blue. I picked Red Velvet. Jenna Lynn versus Amber Rodriguez. I picked Amber Rodriguez. Kenzie Paige versus Rache Chanel. I picked Rache Chanel. And Rachel Rose versus Shawguerrero. I picked Rachel Rose. And I saved the best match, in my opinion, for last. The match that I'm assuming is going to be the main event. A steel cage match. 1 year in the making. Thunder Rosa versus Allysin K. These two tore the house down at NWA Hard Times. They tore the studios down in Georgia at the NWA Power tapings when they had their rematch for the Burke, and they've been duking it out with words on social media for the last several months now. Allysin K calling Thunder Rosa out after defeating Nicole Savoy on an episode of Primetime Live, and it's all led to this: a steel cage match. Just 2 women who are going to go to war with each other and decide once and for all Who is the dominant wrestler? Who owns the ring? And of course, you know, I'm going with my all-time favorite wrestler, Thunder Rosa, in this one. So I'll say it again. It'll be in the description box of this video. Mission Pro Wrestling, wishes granted, Saturday, February 6th at Pinballz Kingdom in Buda, Texas, live on the Title Match Network. If you haven't gotten your subscription yet to the Title Match Network, it's only $9.99 a month. Make sure it's the new Title Match Network, though. There's no commitment. You can cancel anytime. And go to missionprowrestling.net for all the information about this show, for information about past shows, to order custom matches. There's a great custom store already on there. You can order matches from Hell Hath No Fury. There's great merchandise on that website. And if you're feeling generous, give a donation to the show. I've been a sponsor of Mission Pro Wrestling. I sponsor Tournament Out of Hell. They're just the most wonderful people in the world. I'm so thankful for all the good that they give back to the world of wrestling, to fans like me. It's just spectacular. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Hope you all are doing well. And I will be doing a review and reflection of Wishes Granted, so stay tuned for that. This is just an early predictions video, so card is subject to change. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully everything goes well and this card stays exactly the way it is, and we already know it's going to be a great show on February 6th. But these are just early predictions, and if anything changes, I will probably do another video and talk to y'all a little bit more about what's going to be happening at the show, or what I think is going to be happening. So, take care. Take care, best wishes, and I will see y'all later.